Okay, this is order number 35. We're going to extract data from the Ghost Mech factory south of F5. Check the description for the grocery list and where to get everything that I'm using, because the grenade launcher that I'm using comes from the Fisherman, which is not a main storyline. It is a sub-order off of F5 here where we are, and you can grab that. I'll put his information in the description. It's really easy to get. It's the first one. You can get 2 from him. Well, you get a grenade launcher from opening up F5, but from the Fisherman, you get a remote detonation grenade launcher. Tomato, tomato. If you want the regular... Oh, well, the reason I like the remote detonator is because it has more shells. The grenade launcher you get from F5 has 16 total. It's like 4 and 12. And the remote detonator ones have 24. So that's 8. And it holds 8 with 16 in reserve. And the grenade launcher from F5 holds 4 and has like 12 in reserve. So this holds more. We are going to use these because once you cross the threshold into the factory, a timer sort of starts. The minute Dahlman says, I forget now, of course I'm gone blank, but he says, it looks like they're starting to go, is whatever. It's whatever it is he says. That's when your timer starts, and you only have X amount of time before Ghost Mechs start spawning. So we're going to prevent that. We're going to prevent all Ghost Mechs from spawning by never entering the building until all of the rings are destroyed. And there are, according to my count, 18 rings. Which means, and they take 2 grenades each. So that's why we're taking 2 grenade launchers. And then there are 5 enemies that we are going to deal with. 2 we're going to take out stealthily, and then the other 3 we're going to have to go loud on, because they're programmed really, 2 of them are programmed not to leave the building, and I don't want to go into the building, so we're sort of at an impasse on that. And then 1 we'll draw out. But basically, unfortunately, it's not going to be stealth like a lot of my other videos, but there's going to be a little bit, so I'm happy about that. And then the rest of it's going to be easily replicatable, and we can do it with 0 extra Ghost Mech spawning, which is the goal, so that you only have to deal with 5. So that's kind of the lead-in. Again, check the description for more information, including exactly what we're using. I am using this because we're going to stealth kill 2 of them. And this so that I can be extra speedy, since we're zooming around the building a lot. Around the outside of the building a lot. So, alright, here we go.
Okay, Sam. The facility we've identified is here. An abandoned factory south of the F5 East Distribution Center. There are operational fabricators inside. More than you had to deal with for the previous order, in fact. And to make matters worse, it seems these ones are configured to produce Ghost Mechs. Higgs is likely pulling the strings at this factory too. So with that in mind, your main objective is as follows. Eliminate both the Ghost Mech fabricators and any hostiles you encounter on site. In addition, each fabricator contains vital data that we need you to retrieve and deliver to the Magellan. By analyzing it, we hope to gain insight into Higgs's activities and future plans. Tarman will give you the device you'll need to extract the data before you head out. For now, consider the route you wish to take.
We're just going to run down. And I'm going to run down on foot because I'm going to take a floating carrier with me. Because, you know, looting afterwards. Obviously, looting.
Sam, you'll need to take this ring terminal expansion device with you again. Make sure it's in your possession whenever you attempt to access a Ghost Mech fabricator on site. If you have it with you, it'll automatically extract data from the fabricated terminal while simultaneously destroying it. Once you've disabled all fabricators, return to the Magellan with the device and submit it for processing. We'll handle the analysis on our end like last time. Remember that it contains special components that can't be reproduced by printers. Take every precaution to ensure you don't break it.
Alright, you. Let's go. Yay, boo skeleton. Stupid tar. Go the other way. Alright.
Who calls for comfort? It was too close.
Stop tripping on stuff. This is really rocky. It's hard to tell at night. Okay. Says 4, but there's 5. One of them was gonna spawn in, fabricate in, I guess, during the opening cutscene. Okay. You stay here. Okay, now. There's currently 4 in there. This one right here is sort of hanging in stasis and isn't aware of anything that's going on. This one up here and this one up here are pretty much programmed to never leave the building. I've gotten this one to leave once, and I don't know how, and it's not replicatable in my book, so we're calling it as they're not leaving the building. This one we're going to get stealthily, and then the one that spawns during the cutscene we're going to get stealthily. And then these rings with the lights, we're going to destroy all of those with the grenade launchers and the heavy machine gun that the guy with the tail has. And then we're going to enter the building. Until then, don't set foot in the building because you're going to have a bad day because the ghost mechs are going to spawn. Alright. Also, interestingly enough, if you skip this cutscene, Sam will fall over when you come back. But if you let it play out, he stays standing up. I've noticed that over the last couple hours.
Like something seriously big is waiting for us. Stay on your guard and proceed with caution.
Okay, since we're not going into the building, we gotta draw this one either out or at least to the edge. We have no control over whether they shoot from their position or not. So we're gonna activate the hologram when they turn and they're walking parallel to the end of the building. So if they stay in the building and shoot, at least your back will be to them. And if they come out like this, then even better. Alright, timing might be a little tight, but we're gonna try and beat this guy to the end. Do not follow him into the building if you're late. Just go to the other side. Okay, now. That guy's not gonna come out, really. That guy's not gonna come out. I could be wrong. This is just what I've been seeing is they just do not come out. This guy's gonna come out. And we're gonna get him to come out because we are gonna use this machine gun. To shoot at the rings. There's 4 here, 4 there, 4 in the front, and 6 in the front on this side. So we're gonna get what we can. I have found it most helpful to aim for the arm, mostly. With this heavy machine gun, there's going to be a lot of recoil going up, so be aware of that. If the light is out, then you got it. Alright, that guy's awake. Come here. Come here. You know you wanna. Oh, he's going into the ground. Alright, he's one of these ground guys. Where are you? Okay, 2 left. Reload. Put it away. Put it away. We still have some bullets here. Hopefully you're better at the recoil on this huge monstrosity than I am, but just go until the light's out. Okay, that's 4. See, they just won't come out. Like, well, come here. Alright. Now, with what we couldn't get, we're going to use our grenade launcher. Does this one still need it? Aim for the frame. The frame arm. Oh, see, I did that last time. The lights I'm seeing are in the front. They're not even the ones we want. Alright, go around. Just sit up there. Okay. We can do this. I can work with this. Alright. Shoot, fire, shoot, fire. There's 2 each. And I have done shoot, shoot, fire, fire, and it doesn't seem to work as well for some reason. Shoot, fire, fire. Oh, of course, that, like, just proved me wrong. But I have had it not do anything. I had better luck with shoot, fire, shoot, fire. And remember, don't get distracted and enter the building. They'll start the timer. Go. All of those lights are out. Shoot fire, shoot fire, shoot fire, shoot fire. There's 2 here in this corner. Yeah, I think that's on it. Alright, those 2 are out. Now, I need to get these 2. There we go. Alright, so now if you're not seeing any more light on any of the rings, and I'll put the number again in the description, because 4 in the front left, 4 in the front right, 4 back here, and 6 back here. So keep that in mind. Actually, we're gonna... I like the shotgun. Alright, let's get these last 2. See now, Dolman, there it is. No, that's the first part. There. Appear to have been activated. That's your cue that your timer has started.
Destroy them as soon as possible.
Stop it.
Was that the last of them?
That was the last.
All ghost mechs have been eliminated. Now, to deal with the fabricators. Use your ring terminal expansion device to hack into the fabricator terminal.
He's got sunburn like crazy. Alright, so that's how you do it so that you guarantee no ghost mech spawns at all. Don't enter the building is basically the short answer.
One less fabricator to worry about. And we've secured its data too. There should be 3 fabricators remaining. Keep the ring terminal expansion device safe and proceed to the next one. Great work, sir. Only 2 more fabricators left to disable. Let's move. Fabricator to go. All ghost mechs and fabricators have been destroyed. All that remains is to take the ring terminal expansion device with the extracted data back to the DHV Magellan for processing.
Alright, I will meet you guys back on the Magellan. I've got some looting to do. And I'll meet you guys back there. Reminder, killing the rings are just technically optional. They're not required by the order. But that's how you keep them from fabricating, by not entering the building. By shooting them from outside the building. So... Alright, I'll meet you guys back on the Magellan. Okay, we're here.
It's good to have you back, Sam. Now let's take a look at the cargo you've brought us. This cargo is in perfect condition. Great job. Tarman should have no trouble analyzing this.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Our analysis of the data you extracted for us has yielded detailed records of deliveries to the factory. It seems both the materials used to manufacture those ghost mechs and the routes used to transport said materials were the same as those utilized by APAC. This indicates that APAC was likely involved in the production of these mechs.
Wait, could this possibly mean that Higgs and APAC are working together? We should watch what we say around the President.
We'll need to proceed carefully with our investigation. If APAC and the President did indeed have a hand in these activities, the security of our operations is entirely compromised. One more thing, Sam. Some of the data we've received concern ghost mechs outfitted with rocket launchers. I realize you didn't encounter this type within the factory, but it's possible Higgs may have already deployed them elsewhere. We need to prepare countermeasures for the DHV Magellan with all due haste. There's a specialist who can help us in South Fort Knot, just beyond this mountain. Putting F6 on the grid is one of our objectives anyway. For now, we'll make preparations in an effort to secure his cooperation. You should head to your private room and try to get some rest before your next order is ready. And Sam, good work.
Alright, there you go.
Feels good.
Order number 35.